Alright guys, it's that time again, World Tournament time. So the World Tournament's been on for, I don't know, 4 hours, 5 hours, something like that. I've managed to get a lot of the missions done. So I wanted to do a run through the tournament, kind of show the team I'm using, the team I really like for the tournament. Also kind of show LR Cell, but I plan on doing a separate video with LR Cell where I use him probably on the Majin Buu team so he gets a full 150% category buff. Okay, so if you guys look, there's a lot of good rewards in the tournament. I recommend everyone do the 30 million points to get all of the rewards. It is very, very good. Now, one of the best things they've done is at 23 million points, you actually get the prize card, which is the hit. You get this hit for getting 23 million points, so you no longer have to get up to top 20k in order to get the hit. So that is huge. That's a really big deal, I think. That will save a lot of players so they could just get that reward card. LRTN, still the reward for local. And then here, let me just back out real quick, and we will go ahead and take a look. There is the hit, who I believe was the World Tournament award for the last Global World Tournament. And now here he is on JP. I mean, that's about all I'll give him, unfortunately. Wait, real quick. That hit, he's on the Universal Survival Arc, huh? So that means they don't count him as being from the Universe 6 vs 7 tournament arc. Am I correct in that? Yeah, okay. Wow, okay, so they're actually going to say that's Universal Survival Arc hit. Okay, sure. Sure, that's fine. All right, let's jump in. So this is the squad I have been using for the World Tournament. This, to me, feels like the best, like, sort of team. Like, I don't know, you know, there's a million videos out there, best World Tournament team, but, like, I really like the way this one feels. Here, let me get my items situated. So we'll go boom, boom, Brew the Tree of Might, and Shu. Okay, so here's the squad I've been running. Mainly, LR Broly, I believe, still is the World Tournament king. LR Cell is fantastic, but he's not as good as LR Broly because LR Broly supers twice. LR Cell supers once. It's a huge, huge difference. Raditz is useful as like a secondary AoE option. Of course, we have LR Broly, we got LR Cell, and then we got Jacko and Chaozu. Now, you guys know how amazing Jacko and Chaozu are, or at least you should. If you've been watching the channel every World Tournament time, you guys know I big them up. I see no reason not to use Jacko and Chaozu, because here's why. If you want to try and get really high in the World Tournament, like, you have to play the World Tournament so much. You are literally doing so many fights, so many rounds, that, like, you're gonna blow your load in King Yama's, Ghost Ushers, Nurse Chi-Chi items, all of that stuff. Okay, so actually, if I do Turles, boom, that's a super attack, so we don't have to use... Pretty good start. We actually don't have to use any items right here. Now, look at LR Cell. You know, combined with Turles on rotation, LR Cell already has a super attack. We're not going to have LR Cell super right here. LR Cell obviously does not do very good with SCR units. See, that's another reason I cannot count LR Cell as king of the World Tournament, is because there are too many LR Brolys out there for, you know, LR Cell to be the king. You know, the same problem LR Broly has, you know, LR Majin Vegeta's out there. LR Cell's also got that because LR Broly is out there. You know, those are issues they have to overcome. That's why I do, you know, Raditz, I don't like him as, like, just, like, you know, running a team based upon Raditz doing damage. I don't think is smart. But if you're going to use Raditz as a supplementary AoE, you know, with your own LR Broly, a friend LR Broly, maybe, you know, you would have LR Cell or, you know, some other AoE option like that, that's fine. But I would not rely on Raditz, because, I mean, as you guys can see, I did actually go ahead and Rainbow Raditz. Hopefully, you know, through this run, we'll probably go through one full round of the World Tournament in this video. Hopefully we get to see all of them super attack. Now, some people, I probably should have explained this a little earlier. We're almost 5 minutes in the video, but I'm using Turles as a leader. So Turles is the movie boss category leader. So what he's doing, he's actually giving a 150% buff to LR Broly. So LR Broly is going to be looking really, really good right now. Now, LR Cell on this team, he is actually only getting a 50% attack buff. And then, of course, Raditz is also only getting a 50% attack buff. Because Turles gives 150% to Movie Boss, and then he gives 50% to all villains in general. I really like using him as leader in World Tournament because he is useful, even though he's not like an AoE unit, right? Because he gives that 3 key to all allies, which is amazingly, amazingly useful. I really want Raditz to get a super attack. We're going to do that here. Let me get Raditz a super attack so you guys can kind of see about how powerful he can be. Now, well, this is with Turles on rotation, by the way. We'll use a King Yama just in case he doesn't take down Caulifla. But I do think Raditz should be able to take down Caulifla, especially with Turles on rotation. So Raditz, 239,000 attack stat. That's what he'll get. In this first round, yeah, okay, Caulifla did survive. In this first sort of round, where pretty much the whole enemy team is alive, that's where he'll act. Wow, oh boy, she still did that much damage, even though I had a King Yama used. If she supered, Caulifla might have killed me there. That's crazy. One King Yama was not enough with Raditz. All right, that is good to know. See, that's a big thing. Like, you have to be very cautious. My strategy revolves around me not getting hit. Don't allow yourself to get hit. You cannot get hit in 30 times difficulty on the World Tournament. Any attack could be a super attack, and you're done if you get hit with a super attack. There are units, who you could use. AGL Golden Frieza, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. You could try maybe with some of the Janemba cards with dodging and such. I don't recommend anything like that, though. I think Jacko, Chaozu, you bring both of them, you're good to go most of the time. Like, nearly every fight, Jacko or Chaozu will show up. Okay, boom. This is exactly why you no longer, in my eyes, can only rely on LR Broly. Is this team right here. You will, like, if you're in 30 times difficulty, if you're using a high team cost, you will run into teams like this all the time that have Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, that have LR Majin Vegeta. Broly cannot handle them by himself. Even my Rainbow LR Broly cannot kill LR Majin Vegeta and Evolution Blue Vegeta with 2 super attacks unless he crits. That's where LR Cell comes into play. Now, this is going to be a really good turn for LR Cell. We're going to go ahead and use a Ghost Usher. Fuck all that. We don't need to get hit by all those AGL units. We're good, my boy. We are good to go. So, boom. Now we'll let LR Cell go ahead and handle some business. His attack set up to almost 900,000. So, see, if LR Cell was with a 150% category attack buff right now, he really might be able to sweep. I think he probably could kill pretty easily all enemies except for SCR under the 150% category buff. LR Majin Vegeta survived on that turn, but again, that's Cell with only a 50% buff. Now, Cell, I think, is still going to struggle, even with the 150 buff, against STR units. And there are a lot of STR units around. A lot of people like to use STR Janemba. I've seen some people running STR Fat Boo now that he got his awakening and he has his AoE attacks. There are, several annoying units who do like to float around here in the World Tournament. You want to be very careful. As you guys can see, also, I still am bringing a second LR Broly. Yep, see, there we go. Boom. LR Majin Vegeta on the Revived Warrior team. Same thing. I think LR Majin Vegeta is harder to kill on the Pure Saiyan team. Because the Pure Saiyan team is 170% to defense and health. Whereas here, attack and defense are 170%. So LR Majin Vegeta will have less health. So I think LR Cell and Raditz probably will be good for me. I don't think I'll have to use any items here. And I think the combo of LR Cell plus Raditz should be able to finish this off. Maybe. Because this is LR Cell without Turles around. So here, this is a good look at what LR Cell can do. Again, though, keep in mind, my LR Cell is rainbowed. Rainbowed, and he still might have some troubles. Really, LR Majin Vegeta is just a very annoying opponent to face. Yeah, LR Majin Vegeta is so powerful Even the two of them could not take him down, huh? Okay, that's fine, because we'll just do this, boom, and then boom, LR Majin Vegeta is done. So this is pretty much the strategy I'm going to be running throughout the entire World Tournament. You know, you guys should be getting a good feel of, like, kind of, like, how, with this strategy, with the Jacko and Chaozu, you know, the exact set of items I use, you know, sometimes I'll use a Ghost Usher, sometimes I'll use a King Yama, depending on the situation. If ever, you know, any of my AoE units cannot get the full key, I'll pop a shoe item, which gives 3 key, or I'll pop a Fruit of the Tree of Might item, which gives 3 key. I usually make sure to save all of the items for my World Tournaments. Like, you know, last World Tournament was in August. If you guys even go back in my videos for the past couple months recently, I haven't really been using things like Ghost Ushers. I don't use them. I like to save them now just for the World Tournament because, you know, over this, what, I don't know, like 50-hour span or something, a little more than 50 hours, I think, like 53 hours, 54, 55, I think is something like what the World Tournament is. Over that span, I probably will go through like 500 Ghost Ushers. So sometimes I'll use a King Yama, you know, sometimes I'll use other things, but I do like to be cautious. Because, again, you know, for the, yeah, LR cells right there, we're definitely going to go Usher. If I see an AoE unit, I take no chances. Because AoE attacks do hit everyone, even if the enemy uses it. So, like, you know, if LR Broly supers you, your whole team is getting hit. So you have to be very, very cautious, very careful. I've even heard of reports that if LR Broly supers you and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta counters it, he prevents damage on himself, but the rest of your team will still get hit and you'll still die. So you do have to be very, very careful when it comes to AoE supers. But I feel like this strategy is, boom, perfection at its best. We're like speed running the tournament right here. Very, very little risk of dying. You know, if Jacko or Chaozu aren't there, Ghost Usher or double King Yama, boom, good to go. That's what I'll be doing for the World Tournament, trying to get top 100, again, to get a lot of potential system orbs. That's why I go so hard in the tournament, is because you get potential orbs for being high. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this video. I want to get back to grinding. Thanks, y'all, for watching. I'll catch y'all next time.